All righty, guys. Hey, welcome to the call. It is Monday night. Cooking with Patsy is what I see. We got some good stuff going on. Oh, man. You can talk now.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Glad you're here. We like to see everybody's faces.
People got to eat.
As long as you're dressed, we like to see
Oh,
your
yeah.
faces. We want everybody dressed on their video. Yes.
Yep. Just,
And
I don't know why you
I
sat
wanted
there.
some. I was gonna have some of your tea.
Gosh. Hey, give my water bottle. 'Cause I'm
All
sitting over there. And
All
I'm sitting over here.
All right.
Oh, welcome to the show. We're Mike and Michelle. Y'all haven't met us. We love y'all guys. We are been doing this thing for 13 years now and going strong. Married for 32 years. So there's something about all that. And down here in Houston, Texas, where we're not sure what's going to happen in the next few days, but probably going to be some rain. Probably going to be some wind. But y'all say a good, nice prayer for New Orleans because they're about to get smacked again. Both with Marco just giving like a little brush, they get a little wind, a little rain, and just warm up. And then Laura's gonna come in later this week and tear it up a little bit. But who knows? I wish I could have got the job as a predictor for hurricanes because it doesn't seem like you have to be right at all. So anyway, welcome to the call. We do this call every Monday night, and right now we're doing this on We're doing it on at 7:30 now. We switched to 7:30. We used to do it at 8:30, and we were just all yawning over here as it got later and later.
Well, we figured it was too late for Sharon.
That's what it was.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think you're in Eastern time for those.
Yes, I am. It's perfect.
awesome.
Okay, good. I hope this helps. I mean, it certainly
Oh,
helps.
it does.
And thank you for being here. If it's your first
Mhm.
time, we appreciate you being here. We need y'all. Y'all are,
Oh, I'm glad to be here.
and y'all need each other. So we want you guys to get to know one another. It's a team effort. And I always feel like we just can't do this alone. We need the team and the team needs us. And, we're just here to support you and lead you and inspire you, hopefully. That's it. But I'm super excited tonight because we have we have a special guest.
We do.
Two special guests.
Two special guests.
And I know you might have some announcements.
I have some announcements. I have some numbers we're going to go over. And while we're thinking about it, y'all be thinking about your numbers that you turned in. Now, we like you to turn them in online. We love for you to do that on the ARC channel. Megan Hurd can help you if you don't know where to do that. It's very important for us to track numbers because on Tuesday mornings, we do our sales meeting with the Fitz group at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And that's kind of when we go over all the different numbers. So we want you to be aware that you want to get your numbers in so that you can be shown up on the books. And hey, even if you got zeros, we want to say that you're committed to being with us. We're going to use that information to help us figure out whether or not we need to get you leads or how we're going to work this, where you're at in the process. But get in the habit of reporting. Even if you think they're bad numbers, they're just numbers. They don't bite. All right. The good numbers actually put money in your bank account.
Well, it's a part of the process where we know that you're leaning in and that you're trying and that you are at least reporting to us. And if it is a 0 week, it's part of an accountability. It kind of makes you feel like, wow, I really didn't get any results. Let me see what I need to do to get results. Or maybe I just was gone all week and I just didn't work. That's okay. I mean, we are all in business by ourselves, but we are in business for ourselves, but we are not by ourselves.
That's right. She corrected herself like the other person last week at some convention didn't do that. Anyway, y'all know I love y'all. We love everybody. So anyway, let's start it off with some PowerPoint slides here, and we'll kind of get this up in here running. Bam, there you go. Should have it. Mondays Rock. That's what we call this. It's our our Monday start of the week and how we do it. Wanted to start off with some leaderboards. And I finally think I figured out how to do submitted numbers. I got it. I got the report going on now. And this is the number of how much annualized premium we've been able to submit this month. 130,000 in new premium submitted this month. That is phenomenal, guys. You're doing really, really great. Obviously, my beautiful bride here, Michelle, is out there kicking some butt.
So is that what they see, or is that what they see?
They see this.
Oh.
They're seeing that full screen.
Oh,
This
good.
This
Oh,
is just
good.
my little
Okay.
thing. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, the Wizardry got in a problem in the mix. So you look at Michelle, $82,000. She wrote some big policies this month, and
That's in a month. Not
in a month. I know.
Not in a year. Oh.
I know. There's lots of people making some mistakes when they speak. So anyway, 82,000. With the Yankees following up, with you combine those numbers, because that's the way they count on the leaderboards, that's almost $30,000 in new premium that they've submitted. Very fired up about that. And let's not forget our mom. I call her a single mom with a brand new baby who's been in the hospital. Still managed to submit $8,000. I don't want to tell the rest of y'all. All right, so Stephanie Prentice, really proud of you for getting up there. Keep it going. And then my good buddy Katie, I didn't mean to you know you need more numbers than this, Katie. So $3,000 is submitted. Way to go, team. Keep on rocking it. We're going to keep on pressing on it, and I'm looking forward to what we can continue as we got some new people on the team. Real easy. Your goal is to get up in the top 5. That's what we need y'all to do. Get up in the top 5, and so we can say, hey, look what's happening. And you know what else is going to happen when they get up in the top 5, Michelle?
What?
They got good money coming into their bank account. I like
That's
it.
right.
Issued paid so far this month. And that was the numbers that were submitted. And wrote business and sent it in to get reviewed. So far this month on the issued paid, we're sitting at 89,000. And again, if you look at the Yankees, they're sitting there with 30. Ooh, what is that? Is that 42,000? Wow, y'all been working the numbers over there. I see that. Y'all working it, getting them issued. But really proud of y'all. Michelle Alleman still with 24,000 issued paid until she has one of the big cases pop, and it's going to be like smoke them. And anyway, we're working on that. Katie Williams, hey, redemption time. You got 7,000 issued paid this month, and my buddies Randy and Jeff and Katura leading rounding out the pack there with 3,000 each, and an honorable mention for Jenny and Janae. I'm sorry, and Malcolm. Way to go in the 2,000. Lots of room for more people to be showing up. And it's okay. We got a lot of people in the team that write just a little bit of business, and that's great. We want to help you write a little bit more. Does that make sense, Michelle? That's what we're trying to do.
Absolutely. 10,000 a week, 20,000 a week.
Whatever it is. All right. You want to do the numbers now? You want to come back to them?
I think we need to get the guest on.
Okay.
Then we'll do numbers.
All right. We'll do that. So boom. So be ready. If you got numbers to shout out this week, we're going to, at the end of the call, we'll open it up to get those numbers. We'll record them. It helps me figure out how to do that. Report in the morning that I got to do each Tuesday morning.
And tonight, our special guest, this is a prize for y'all, Megan and Jonathan Yakey, who have been
It's not cupcake?
in the business, not Cupcake,
Okay.
for 5 years. And Megan is my daughter. Megan and Jonathan is her husband, Megan and Jonathan Yakey. And we're really super proud. This is one of their biggest months ever in the business. I know last month they issued more than 70,000 in premiums, which that means they're making some money. They're helping a lot. More importantly, they're helping a lot of people. There was an annuity in there for 400,000. And then this month, I know they're going to hit over 50,000. I think it's going to happen. And we're just super proud of them. I just want you guys to share some of your wisdom with the team. Share some things that you guys are doing to help people just get a little bit more to get a little bit better. And I mean, just kick it off, guys. Over to you.
Thank you. Can y'all hear us okay?
I could hear you
Yes.
and I could see you.
Talk to me.
Well, hey, y'all. My name is Megan Yakey, and this is Jonathan. And first off, we're just really grateful to be a part of the team. We've been here 5 years, and we've learned a lot. We have made lots of mistakes, but we've just grown along the way. And to kind of piggyback off of what my mom was just saying, we've had 2 of our biggest months ever in the business these last 2 months. And we're just really excited about that and want to bring that momentum into the team and share all of that with you and teach you how we've done it and how we're going to continue to do it. And hopefully some of you who also want a part of that will just catch on to those key things and just run with it. The biggest thing is just consistency and discipline. And I know Jonathan has some stuff he wanted to go over with you guys about some of the basics that we're just practicing consistently to help us get there. So, Johnny?
Yeah, good job, Megan. Doesn't she talk so well? Yeah, I feel like she speaks much better than I do. But anyways, I'm Jonathan. I'm she's a better half. I'm the other half. And it's been a fun ride being in the business, and just cool to think about. Like, I'd encourage you, if you're new or if you've been here a while, just think about your life in 5-year increments. A lot can happen in 5 years. Like 5 years ago today, I was just starting this business part-time. Well, it was August 15th. So it's been a week or so, 5 years ago. So, and a ton has changed in my life. I've made more money. I've been to more countries. I've helped a lot more people. But more importantly, I've built a lot of really solid relationships that money could never buy. So I just encourage you, slow down, majority of the time, and think about that, because a lot can change in 5 years. Your relationships can change, your personal life can change, your income can change drastically. So even if you've been here a few years, just remember that. Okay. Just wanted to kind of touch on the basics, which a lot of times in the business, we tend to complicate things sometimes. That's human nature, right? We tend to do that just in life in general. There's only 7 colors and there's only 10 numbers that make up everything in our world. We're the ones who complicate it, okay? There's literally only 10 numbers and 7 colors. It's pretty simple, right? So that's the first thing I would say, is it's simple. This is a people business. The minute we forget that it's a people business, that's the minute we start losing, okay? Yes, we help them with life insurance, which is extremely important, but first it's a people business. So really the first thing I wanted to mention to you guys is the 8 Steps book that Andy wrote is an incredible reminder on the simplicity, like keeping the business simple. But I think the first thing I'll tell you that something me and Megan have been doing really since we started, but this year more intensely, I guess is a good word. Like, we've had a lot more commitment to our own life insurance policies. So we spend over $600 a month just on our own life insurance. And you might think, well, that's a lot of money, Jonathan. Well, not really. If you look at the value that it provides us and our family, if something were to happen to us, it's actually, we should probably have more than we currently do, to be really honest with you. But I think that's the number one thing that we've been committed to, is thinking about that and looking at it, because you're only going to be able to help someone to the degree that you have been convicted and believe that you need to have helped yourself first. Okay. So even if it's a tiny policy, that's fine. But I would go back even after the call and look at the insurance you have on yourself. That's going to help you sell a lot more, serve a lot more people. in itself. Then the other steps are good, but that's the most important one. Okay. Next few things I wanted to mention that we're doing on a regular basis is we're getting leads every week. So whether that's referrals, whether that's, we still do the lead program, and we invest heavily into that, or whether it's current clients. Those are the main three sources. And a current client doesn't have to be a year from now. It can be someone you helped last week and you call them back and say, hey, I wasn't able to talk to you about this product last time, but I think it could benefit you. Okay. Because there's always something you can help someone with that you didn't have time to discuss. Second thing we're doing is we're making dials every week. So we are committed to at least 2 days of dial time, really. I would encourage you at least one day, make that commitment to yourself to either, I would tell you, please come to the office if you're local. Like, I can't express how much that helps you, just 1 day a week being in the office. I get the state of our nation that we're in right now that may cause problems, and we get that. We have Zoom and other things you can join, but try to have that 1 day that is solid every week that you're making phone calls. Okay. That's a really big deal. A third thing is we run business every week. So not only do we have a dial day and we're getting resources, but we're actually running business every week. So we're scheduling appointments and going on them every single week, unless we've planned a vacation or something.
But even if we have stuff planned, we always plan around it. Life is going to happen whether we plan it or not. I think last month, just to give you some perspective, our biggest month we've ever had, the 72,000 that we issued, that same month I had 2 flat tires back to back. I was having a lot of car trouble. I had to replace my fuel injector. I mean, stuff is going to happen. We can't, it's outside of our control. So just getting used to working around things rather than having an issue come up or something come planned and you just stop because you don't know what else to do. Being able to navigate around those things that are going to come up is huge.
Yep. It's big.
Just wanted to note that.
It's huge.
So we're always
it's a big deal, right?
So we're always running business. That's never been a question for us. It's like, this is our job. We treat it as a job, like someone was telling us to go to work. And if you do that, you'll consistently get leads, you'll consistently dial, and you'll consistently run business, because that is how we all make money. To be clear, you will not make any money unless you decide to pick up the phone. So by default, all those other things happen because you're committed to the job. And that job is helping families, and it starts with picking up the phone. So I'll let you continue.
So Megan, did I hear you say like you had 2 flat tires? I mean, do you mean to tell me you're actually going to see people face to face? Because some people aren't, I don't know that if they realize that that's what y'all are doing. Tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, so I've heard from a lot of people, a lot of agents inside of our organization and outside of our organization, of agents that are either just scared to go to homes because of the state of our nation, or scared that other people might be afraid for you to come into their home. It's a non-issue for us. There are plenty of families that I've sat with during the last couple of months that have told me, thank you for coming over. I wouldn't have been able to get all of this through Zoom call or through a phone call. And I'm writing business behind those agents that are just scheduling Zoom calls. Now, does that work? Yes, of course it does. But if you're willing to go out, it's just another level of service, so that customer is just going to appreciate it even more. So that builds the trust faster. It builds the stickability of the client. all sorts of things. So
Right.
yeah, if you're not, I mean, if you're a little afraid to go back into the homes, if you're used to doing things on the phone, like we had to switch to in April, I would consider rethinking that, because it's been a non-issue
Yeah.
with mostly like 95% of people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can go to the grocery store just fine. You can get things done that are urgent just fine. You can meet with someone about their legacy to their family just fine.
Right.
Okay.
Just be courteous.
Don't argue with Johnny about that logic. Wear a mask.
Yeah. Be courteous.
Be
Wear a
courteous.
mask.
But it's better if you go see him.
Yeah.
Much better. And So, what are you pointing at?
I thought you were going over that.
Oh, well, yeah. I didn't know if they were done or if you were done.
Nope. Go ahead.
Now, I know,
Go ahead.
I know you also mentioned that you're investing in your business,
Mm-hmm.
and tell people a little bit about maybe what that looks like how many leads you get a week, how you go out and write 70,000. I mean, you have to have leads to do that. You just not.
Sure. So first, going back to the original thing, it starts with the commitment. Is this your job? If it's your job, treat it like it's your job. If you're not committed to your job, what happens? You get fired, right? It's pretty simple. If you're committed to the job, it's not a question of whether you need leads. It's how quickly can I get my leads and where do I get them? That's what you should be saying, because for me, I'll just give you my own personal experience because that's all I can speak off of. But for me, when I first got into the business, I didn't have this big book of business that I could just work through. And I think many of you are the same as me. I think a lot of agents that come into this industry are the same as me. And so the only options that we have, if we don't have a nice fluffy book of business to work through, is off of leads. I mean, the only other option is leads.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to go door to door, which you're welcome to do. We are not a lead selling company. That's not what we're doing, but you have to have resources in front of you to continuously help customers. So yeah, to answer your question, that's just a non-issue. If you're committed to your job, that's a resource that you need to have.
Right.
Now, another thing that y'all been doing, Megan, that's really, really exciting, which I know a lot of our agents, if they just knew about this, their radar would be turned on. Talk to them about these annuities that you're finding, uncovering, and then you're closing them. You closed over $500,000 in annuities in the past 2 months.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so to go back again, because it all starts from the beginning. You cannot grow your knowledge, your product knowledge without committing to the fact that this is your job.
Right.
And I'm going to keep on reiterating that because I need you to feel it in your soul. I need you to commit to this because I'm convicted. I can give you many reasons why I'm convicted, but it doesn't matter why I'm convicted. Why are you convicted? Why is this something that you want? Is it financial freedom? Is it to buy your kids' cars, pay for your kids' colleges? What is it? All of that other stuff is going to come from you just and starting to that initial commitment. But
they have to be clear for you. Like Megan may be convicted differently than you are, and that's fine. But you have to have a reason for why you're doing it.
So the reason I started looking for other opportunities for different sales was because I felt like I've never mastered. I'm not a master. I'm pretty good at selling life insurance, but I knew that I needed to serve families better than how I was serving them. So I just got a little bit more in depth on our products and tried learning how I could better serve them and asking different questions about their retirement. There's a huge, huge, huge opportunity for us to come in and continue to help those baby boomers move their money from one generation to the next through annuities. They're doing it anyway. Okay, it's not a matter of are they doing it? They're doing it. It's a it's a $1 trillion industry, and there is lots of money that's going to be moved over the next 13 more years,
Mhm.
however long baby boomers are still going to be turning 65. So it's not a matter of if they, it's a matter of when they. And so if you're asking the questions, it will, and you're continuing to follow up and be a professional at your job, then they will eventually pop. There's no question of if they will. It's just a matter of when they, if you're doing your job.
Yep.
I think a lot of people get weary with well-doing. You know, they get tired and think, oh, the customer doesn't want it. I know personally I have felt that way. Oh gosh, I worked all this time and now they're telling me this excuse or that excuse. They're just not, they don't trust you yet. You just need to keep working with them. And
Right.
what Megan did was she kept persevering each time and until
There was a lot of things I did for free to help these customers that I then helped later. And I think that that's important to say because I wasn't looking at my time with them as if I'm a lawyer, like I'm charging them $300 an hour for my time. I'm there to be a servant to them and do the best I can to help them make their situation better. And you do not have to be the expert. I'll tell you that.
Yep.
You do not have to be the expert. We have plenty of experts around us. That's why the Alliance and that's why the Alleman Group, that's why the Fitz Group are so special, is because we are a culture, we are people that cooperate together because we choose to, not because we have to or because we all make money off of each other. That's not true. We just all choose to work together and help each other get better. So you don't have to be a master at the products. You just have to know who to call on to help you.
Gotta be a master of having a good heart, to be really honest with you. Like, you can butcher a presentation and have a good heart of service and make tons of sales.
Right.
Okay. Or you can have a bad heart and be the best in the nation and you will not last. At some point you will get beat because your heart wasn't right. So that's really, yeah.
And
Yeah,
I know, Johnny, that one of the things that you are just outstanding at is you're awesome at coming back and with objections on the phone script.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, talk to them about a little bit about that because you're a master at it.
Well, thank you, Michelle. I don't always feel that way, but thank you. Yeah, it's really just, it's really how you're thinking about it, to be honest. So if you were working a job and you left at 6 and your manager left at 7 and you get back the next day and there's a note on your desk that says, hey, come get with me when you get here from your manager. Okay, so you would grab the note. Most likely it'd be the first thing you did, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you would go over to his office and be like, hey, John, I'm getting back with you. Well, that's how the phone script is. Like, nothing really else matters except the fact that I've got to get back with you and that I've got to get you the information. So regardless of what someone says to me, we don't know each other from Adam. They might be having a bad day. They might be in traffic. There's a number of reasons why they might tell me an objection. But at the end of the day, I know that they requested it because they need someone to help them. And someone will help them at some point in time, either be myself or someone else. So that's really the thinking behind it is it doesn't really matter what Megan says to me. Like, hey, I'm not interested anymore. Hey, no problem. Makes my job easier. I just got to get you the information. Are you still at this address? So you're just agreeing and then asking a question because that's your job to get them the info.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that's helpful. But it doesn't really matter what they say, because like if you see the information and meet me and then you tell me you're not interested at that point, I'm totally fine leaving. But guess what happens 99% of the time? They're interested. They just had a bad experience in the past with someone.
They just haven't had a Johnny yet.
They had a bad day and kicked their cat when they got home. I mean, who knows? You just can't. It's never you, okay? Like,
Thank you,
It-
Johnny.
so
Thank you, Megan.
Yep.
You guys killed it on this call. I took some great notes. We talked about what is your mindset? What is your commitment level? Are you investing? Are you investing in leads? Do you have life that gets in the way? Yes, life does always get in the way. And I think that helped. I think that helped a lot. So I hope it helped you guys. We're going to start going over numbers. So you guys can unmute yourself one at a time and
We'll go first.
okay.
I had 103 dials, 13 contacts, 9 appointments, 6 sits, 7 life apps for $10,612.80 and 15 referrals. Go ahead, John.
What?
What? Okay.
and I had
Amazing.
Little John likes some numbers.
Activity.
Good job, Megan.
Thanks, Dad. Thank you.
And I had 295 dials, 15 contacts, 9 appointments, 4 sits, 3 applications for 2,692.
Sweet. Great job, Johnny.
Wait, stop.
It's all right.
What's Samantha doing?
Come on, Sav. She's going to
Oh,
tell us her
gosh.
numbers.
Hi, everyone. Sorry, my hair is awful. I had 62 dials, 10 contacts, 3 appointments, 1 sit, 0 sales.
It's okay.
It's okay.
But it's okay. I'm going to get a
Oh,
Y'all, that was her first week.
Way to go, girl.
Congratulations.
Fired up about it. You did good.
Did we tell
Oh.
everybody? Go ahead.
Oh, this is Sharon. I thought I was muted. I was just laughing at y'all. Y'all are so awesome.
good.
I have zero things to report to you, but that's okay. I have no excuse. Next time. When's the next time?
Next Monday.
When are we? Okay, I'll
We're
have
dialing-
some reporting.
Well, we have sales meeting tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Okay,
Dial session.
and 10 a.m. your time is, I got to figure it out my time, but I want to be on that call.
11, maybe. I don't know. Sounds like.
I'll check it out. I'll figure it out. Thank you.
Yes.
Where the hurricanes are coming. So based on that. Where they're coming just to the side of us. All right, who else has got some numbers out there? Effie,
Stephanie, Katie.
I did get one sale, $75 a month. I forgot to tell you. I did get one sale.
Oh, good. Well, there you
All
go.
righty. We did not
Alrighty.
know. So let's make sure we
Okay,
get that
great
turned
lesson.
in. Yay,
Okay.
congratulations.
400.
And if it's your first sale, Sharon, we would love to recognize you on the sales meeting tomorrow. And Megan
okay.
Hurd can reach out and kind of prep you for that. If you can be on.
Okay.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Megan.
Mom, can I see her? Oh, sorry. Hi. Guys, I've got 8 calls or 8 dials. That's right. 2 contacts. No sits, really. We're just a warm lead. And I'm just going to jump to the AP. It's 5,040, but I've got one. I've got one beautiful baby that came home But I've got 5,040 AP. And then look at these eyes. She's nice and healthy. That's all I wanted. But I mean, I still tried to work a little bit while I was in the hospital. Well, we,
And all the doctors and nurses while she was in the hospital.
yeah. Yeah, and she's just screaming because that's what she wants to do. Oh,
Yeah.
she's probably just hungry, but she's home though. Oh, don't embarrass me. She's home. Isn't that the best thing? All right,
Congratulations.
little drama queen.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. All right, we'll talk later. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mute so you don't hear this.
All right, all right.
All right.
Who else we got out there? Wants to light us up with some numbers. And again, make sure you put them on the.
I wrote some business.
Oh,
I
Michelle
wrote
did.
some business. I had, and I do have someone who helps me with texting and stuff like that with my current list. 183 dials, 23 contacts, a 16 appointment set, 13 sets, 8 applications for $10,775.40. I am not even kidding you.
Woo!
Hey, by like $40.
And I got like 7 referrals. So, hey, I've got an annuity I'm submitting next week. So I've got another 10,000 next week. So y'all start working.
Bring it. Bring it. All righty. What else we got?
Thank y'all for being on the call. We're going to close it out. We have our next call next week. Same time, 7:30 Eastern, Central, 8:30 Eastern. And we did this for Sharon and for our other folks that are on the East Coast. We would love to have you join us. And next week, we're going to have a special guest, and we're going to let you know who it is pretty soon.
Not sure yet.
We're excited.
We're not sure, but it's going to be somebody good. I know that. Could be somebody famous. We're not sure. Y'all check around. Y'all see it. We'll talk to y'all later, guys. Y'all have a great Monday.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Awesome.
Thank
If y'all,
you.
if you're on the path of the storm, look, be safe, be careful, and then be ready to come right back out because people need insurance all the time. All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.